How do I even start this video? I think I just want to share what happened today because I promised myself that I will be creating content every week, and I'm struggling today, and I'm kind of worried that every day this week is going to be like this. So I decided to make this video just to give you an example of what an ADHD day can look like. So like I said, I promised myself that I will stay consistent this time with my craft channel and also with this channel, and I will be posting one long form video a week for 1 year. So last night I had all these great ideas for jewelry, and I draw some different designs for like necklaces and rings, and I was really excited as well because I had that creative moment again and it just felt good. And this morning I was sat in bed drinking my coffee, kids were having breakfast, and I was planning the day. I really wanted to work on the jewelry designs because I was so excited and so motivated and inspired, but I also knew that I needed to prepare a video for this channel, Ava Angels. And so I was like, okay, I'm just going to plan a video for this channel and then I can do my creative stuff. All I need to do is to choose a video from a library of videos that I made. They're just like videos that I recorded on my phone with video ideas, my thoughts, and like my experiences and like different situations that happened. And I thought it's gonna be easy. I'm just gonna go through some of them and I'm gonna choose one and I will recreate it because most of them are just me rambling. So I dropped off my kids at school and I sat down with a computer and I went through some of the videos, and there were so many. And I didn't know what I was talking about in what video because I don't have them named. They're just random videos, and I'm talking hundreds of videos. And so I went through a few of them, but because there were so many options, I literally felt overwhelmed and I couldn't find the right video. And so I was like, sod it, I can't do this. And I closed my laptop down and I was like, I just want to create. So I went downstairs and I started to make some jewelry. Honestly, I don't know what it was or what's happening today, but like sometimes when I do jewelry making, I sit down and I try different designs. I usually when I start with wire, beads and crystals, I stick with wire, beads and crystals because then I can actually create something new instead of jumping from one technique or one material to another. Then it's too kind of all over the place, and again it starts to be overwhelming. And that's exactly what happened today. I created one ring with wire and crystal, and then I was like, okay, and now I want to make something with resin. I've got UV resin. So I quickly made a frame for the UV resin. I had to go upstairs, find the resin, find everything to do with resin. And after I made about 2 pieces, I was like, I really want to try and mix inks with resin. So I was trying to find the inks, and instead I came across this little kit for wax seals, which I never tried, and it melted. And then I tried that twice with different stamps. And after I've done the wax seal, I was like, I really want to try and put some mica powder on the top. I didn't know where my mica powder was. I didn't know where my glitter was. I was trying to find glitter because I wanted to use it with resin. I couldn't find it anywhere, and I couldn't find so many things. And so I ended up with lots of boxes everywhere, just open boxes. And then as I was about to give up, I noticed that there was a random box with some of my glue and varnishes and glitter and the mica powder. So I took the mica powder, I rubbed it on the top of the wax seal. It looked terrible. And that was it. That was the end of my creative energy and the end of motivation. I just couldn't do anything else. I felt overwhelmed with everything. I felt completely empty and uninspired, unmotivated. I felt like I haven't achieved anything, even though I was trying to tell myself, you finally tried this wax seal thing, because you never tried it before. But I know that I haven't really done anything, and I definitely didn't do anything that I wanted to do and that I needed to do. And I just felt kind of disappointed, felt like a mini burnout. So not like a proper burnout, like when you go on for days and weeks and months and then you completely burn out because you just can't do anymore. This was like a mini burnout. It was just like I tried to do so much in like an hour. So all of these things in 1 hour. I was trying to make wire jewelry. I made resin jewelry. I made the wax seals. In between, I was running around trying to find the right things for the right technique and struggling to find the right things. And I created a big mess on my kitchen table. I always have millions of things on my table. Even if it's like a massive table, I have so many different things on that table. I just work in a teeny tiny space, which is kind of stressful, but it's something that I have always done. It's crazy. I don't know how it's even possible. So after the very last thing that I did, which is putting the mica powder on the wax seal, I was completely done with everything. And it's been about 3.5 hours since that. I feel like crying and I feel so useless. I feel like I can't come up with anything. I feel like I am just not creative and that I can't stick to anything. And I feel like I don't know what to do. I don't know what to post on this channel. I don't know what to post on the other channel. Everything feels like a big thing. My brain is literally overwhelmed, like really overwhelmed. And I feel really sad and I feel like crying. What I did after that, when I was feeling so down, I went and had a bath because having a bath usually kind of calms me down. And I tried to watch like funny videos and it made me laugh. And then as soon as I laughed, I started crying. It's like crazy. Now I feel a little bit better, but I still feel I don't know how to explain it, but like the feeling of emptiness and like the feeling of not knowing what to do, overwhelm. And I feel like I'm gonna fail again. I feel like I won't be able to stay consistent, even though I really promised to myself that I would. And now even this is sort of making me want to cry. I just wish I could just go into something and stay focused on that something and just do it. And I don't know. Maybe I just have high expectations. Maybe tomorrow is going to be different. Some days I can sit down and I can work like for hours. I can just stick to something and work and do whatever I need to do. And then some days I'm all over the place. And then I just feel like I've done nothing. And not only I have done nothing, like nothing that's actually useful, I created so much mess that I need to spend time and energy tidying up. And instead of tidying it up, I'm making this video. But I'm thinking, you know what? Maybe I will use this video for content so that I keep my promise to myself and I post every single week. But the main reason why I am making this video is to share what it's like in real life to lose motivation. And like this is happening now. And it was so completely unexpected. I really didn't expect this to happen. I think I just got really kind of overwhelmed somehow and it was too much. So maybe I should have just stuck with the wire and crystals and just play with different designs rather than jumping from one completely different technique to another. And that probably overwhelmed me. And also, I never really came up with anything useful, like I said. Anyway, I am sharing this because I'm sure there are people who can relate to my story. And if you are one of those people, then please share your story in the comments. And I'm hoping that tomorrow is going to be better. And if it's not, then it's not. I'm probably just going to take it easy. I'm going to go and tidy up all the mess I made. And I'm going to go outside for a walk with our doggy. And hopefully that will make me feel better. This was my story and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye. Have a nice day. So 2 boxes in my kids' room. I was going through stuff in the living room and this is the kitchen. And this is what I mean. I usually work, or I worked on this this little space. But look at that. This looks cute. Beautiful. I don't know what I'm gonna do about it, but it is beautiful, isn't it? And this is the box of stuff. That's where it was. Right next to the table.